Hi, this is Chandra Brown, Riverkeeper and Executive Director at Ageechee Riverkeeper. Thank you for taking the time today to learn how to protect yourself and your family from mercury pollution. Fish are extremely important as part of our family's regular diet. In fact, fish and seafood provide vital omega-3 fatty acids and other important nutrients for children and developing babies. Unfortunately, mercury poisoning in these seafood is a very serious problem. But the solutions that we'll present to you today are fairly simple. The first thing you can do is reduce your risks. That means avoiding contaminated fish, which we'll talk about a little bit more later, eating smaller fish and smaller portion sizes, varying the type of fish that you eat, and then of course you can make a difference by reducing the amount of mercury that makes it into our waterways and our fish to begin with. You can do this by reducing your electricity usage and staying informed. When mercury gets into our rivers and streams and coasts and enters our fish, it can affect a lot of animals, from the fish themselves to the raccoons that eat the fish and the ospreys. It's when it gets into the humans that we're going to focus on today. In Japan in the 1950s, an area called Minamata Bay was the site of one of the most notorious cases of mercury poisoning. This is one of the most well-documented cases of mercury poisoning from contaminated seafood. Children and adults, nearly 1,000 in all, displayed extreme signs of mercury poisoning after eating fish that had been contaminated with mercury from a chemical company. They had physical deformities, mental birth defects, and in some cases it even resulted in premature death. Minamata made the world aware of the dangers of mercury contamination, and from that many studies were conducted. And what these subsequent studies found is that mercury is a significant toxin, particularly to developing babies and young children. It can cause birth defects and lowered IQ levels even at relatively low levels.